No, sorry, hang on.
Fan of the Hauraki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jase, Mike and Keyzie on their Instagram at Hauraki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hauraki. Thanks, mate.
If that's the standard you're going to do things in your last week, Keyzie, honestly, man.
Well, it was a small accident. I mean, nobody's nerfed. Am I right, fellas? I'm in such good spirits, and I don't know why.
Because you're leaving.
Because you're about to go on a month-long holiday.
Yeah,
that might have something to do with that overseas.
Yeah.
You know, so that might have something to do with the Keyzie.
It could be Mike's new sweet stubble he's rocking, which I think looks sick.
And I'm just going to keep going, man.
Really? So you're growing the beard, then shaving it?
I'm going the beard, and then I'm going to go mow.
Yeah.
Full sicko ginger mow, but I've got to peel this back. And I'm rubbing my chin while I talk to you listeners there. I'm just rubbing it. Like that.
I'm not rubbing my chin.
Oh, no, you're going gangbusters.
Feel stubble, though, can't you, Jase?
But she's a bit grey. She's grey as fuck here.
That's cool,
Yeah,
though.
it's really greyed up. But
The
yeah,
grey
big ginger
fox.
mow. I'm into it, man. I'm going summer. My wife, as I've discussed, doesn't like it.
I can't imagine why.
in like at this stage, you know,
Well, she's...
What's she going to do, leave you?
she's in Wellington, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
So I might as well crack into it. Hey, when the cat's away, guys, am I right?
Sure.
Mouse will
Shit,
grow
yeah.
a ginger mow.
I have to say I'm with your wife on the mow,
Right.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
but I mean I'm not with your wife on the do.
On the do, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm with
I
your
am.
wife on the big ginger mow.
I like the big ginger
I
mow.
reckon it's great. To be
Wow.
fair, the whole setup will look good.
what a surprise!
Oh, do I? Am I the one that's always sucking
I
up
think
to
because
Mogi?
you've got a moustache.
Correct.
Yeah. Wow, do you call it a moustache?
Jase,
Yeah.
2
But
years ago,
it's more sort of.
Jace.
But my ginger mow has never really been in full flight on this show.
Well,
No, it's had 1 month. That's not long enough.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully 2 months. Yeah, then you'll love it, Hoity J. And it won't be like Keyzie's. I'll look after mine.
Yeah, and what I was going to
Excuse
say,
me?
there's the other side of that, of course, is that you're going to massively outshine Keyzie's mow.
But I don't care about that. I'm not trying to
I
win
mean-
best mo.
You know what I mean? Which is his kind of signature
Oh,
sort of thing. His
Yeah, I've
his,
built a whole personality around it.
his tufty mow.
I think I'm going to try and build a personality around mine.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm
I'm going to probably get a motorbike.
I don't do a
Oh my
good
God.
mow.
You know,
That's
you're
the
gonna
thing.
look like Paulie Senior from American Chopper,
Oh, that'll take a few more years.
but he wears the singlet and has that mo and
Yeah,
has a similar
yeah,
haircut.
yeah.
You're gonna have to start pointing and yelling at people.
He's got a lot more of a brick head.
Oh, massively.
I used to love that show.
Same.
What was
until
it?
you sort of worked out pretty quickly what the pattern was,
Yeah.
it's where they'd make choppers, so
American
motorbikes.
Chopper.
Oh, right.
Orange
yeah,
County.
But they're not
Yeah.
motorbikes, they're choppers. And so a guy would come in and he needs to have a chopper built, but he's only got about 3 hours for you to make it.
Right, okay.
And so the pressure's on right from the start, man. And there's Dad, and there's the
Paulie's Junior.
older son who's
I
actually
have
useful.
actually seen it, yes.
And then there's a younger son who's an absolute worthless piece of shit.
As they always are.
And does fuck all, but is his father's favourite for some unknown reason.
Yeah.
Absolutely useless. Always cracking him up. The older son's working, doing everything. Can't get a smile, neither here nor there.
Yeah.
And
Jeez, ain't that a story around the world?
A lot
and
of
then they're
arguments
trying to get it going, and then, oh, God, something hasn't turned up. Something's gone wrong. So that turns into a screaming match between Paul Senior, Paul Junior.
That's right.
Are they going to be able to get there on time? The
And-
answer is inevitably yes.
Yes.
Because there is no deadline. It's just
Yeah.
when it's going to get made. And then that's the same thing every single episode.
That kick-started a whole host of, and no
Yeah.
offense if you like these, but like car restoration, motorbike restoration shows.
Yeah.
They're all exactly the same. You have to have high drama. You have to have arguments. You have
You know what
to
you
have
have to have?
deadlines.
You have to
But-
have, Keyzie? You have to have stakes, brother.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
stakes, no drama.
But that's a really good point. But I like a show called Wheeler Dealers, which is like these two English fellas buy old pieces of shit and just fix them up and sell them. There's no drama.
Sure.
It's just like, I reckon we sell this for 10 grand if we can, put a lick of paint and stuff.
Yeah, that's
But, mate,
right.
you
and
know,
it's just a guy getting
But
his
I
hands
like that as
dirty.
well. Like, you get to see how much money they're going to make.
And it's just like realistic. They talk you through how to repair like a basic repair.
Is that one of the guys, how would you describe them? How they look?
the presenter salesman guy, he's a portly fella.
Yeah.
Old out your ad, mate. You got a deal. And then the other guy, Ed China's a really tall guy with grey hair who does all the mechanic stuff.
I've seen something where I think they refurbish furniture. And when I say I've seen it, I mean I've flicked past it.
Yeah, there's another
But there was a large black gentleman who was one of them.
I don't know.
And I like the workmanship, Jase.
Yes.
I like that.
There's another one very similar to that with a British antiques sort of buyer, and he goes around doing that, and then he sends it off to the restorers and say, I tell you what,
I like when you go around, you rip people off.
Yes.
So that would be a good show. You go around and go, how much do you want for it? And they're like, 18 grand. Ooh,
he's actually really good.
Da-douche, that's mine.
Because he'll say to someone that he's wanting to buy something off, because obviously he has to make a profit, and he'll say, what do you want for it? And they'll go, I don't know, £100. And he'll go, no, I'll give you 140.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't want to be ripping you off. £100 is too little. So he's kind of good like
I like
that.
that.
You have to find people that don't know what they've got, though, whereas a lot of people do.
Yes,
nowadays.
a lot
of people don't.
The chopper thing, like when I'm working on my stock car, I don't think that stuff is. I mean, seriously, when you don't have
firing up a yarn halfway through the podcast.
When you don't have all the parts, it's a bastard. Fellas.
Oh no, I agree with you.
It's pretty stressful when you're about to race.
I'll just interrupt you there. You know who thinks that they've got gold?
Who?
The Salvation Army.
Oh, really?
Now, the price of them now, everything used to be $3. Now it's fucking $80. They're a joke.
Yeah.
So just
fuck
quickly,
the Salvation Army. Let's start a movement. Am I right?
Yeah. I always feel sorry. I always feel sorry for them whenever I go to the gym on a Monday morning, because I've got one right next to my gym.
I put my rubbish outside.
Every Monday morning, I kid you not, there's piles of shit at their garage door and in the front door, just piled up, just like wet. Been in the rain all weekend, just shit, just rubbish.
Yeah. It's good, those new food scrap bins. I put my food scraps down there and that.
It's good, eh?
Down at the Sally's. Because they haven't got the bins anymore for your clothes and that. Hey.
I don't know.
No, they do, but they're just harder to find.
I just know that my wife's got, bags and bags and bags and bags of stuff that she's taking to the op shop.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie. The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Hey, serious question. When it comes to those clothes recycling bins, how much fucking have you ever done in one of those?
Have I ever had sex in a recycling bin?
I think you heard the question, Jason.
It's a yes or no question, man.
How much, man? Just give us a number.
The fact that you're pausing tells me that the answer is yes.
To be honest, I kind of phased out and didn't really hear the question. I just heard fucking and recycling bin.
I love how.
So my question is: have you ever fucked a recycling bin? And that's either clothes or any kind of.
Oh, okay. So this is a completely different question to what I heard.
Right. Okay. No,
you have, AJ. Oh no, you're a food scraps bin guy.
I'll tell you one story though. My wife and I, it was just up the road in Ponsonby, in the big intersection where the countdown is and all that sort of stuff. And we were sitting there having a coffee, and I shit you not, there was a clothes bin there, and this old tramp sort of walked up to the clothes bin, pulled out this like blazer, and was just putting his arm through, obviously could reach stuff, and pulled out some pants and put on these pants and a blazer and just did himself, and it actually looked really good.
Yeah, good.
And just fucking walked off, and we were like, how good is that, man? So good.
If I was a homeless person, I would sleep in those bins.
Yes.
Well,
because you've got it's safe,
yes,
soft, relatively warm,
waterproof.
Waterproof, thank you.
There's I can't remember, maybe it was G Lane. One of his mates jumped into one of those as a prank on the way home from town one night, and there was someone in it.
Yeah.
And it just turned into a massive scuffle inside the bin. And the guy just going, I'm sorry, it was just a joke, I'll climb out.
You've invaded someone's home.
Yeah,
yes.
Which would be
It's
quite frightening.
B&E.
But just on the whole drive around ripping people off thing, my dad used to
do that.
Big Don. He used to have a company going to Nevada and California and finding old cars out in the desert, original ones, and bringing them back here. But nowadays, there's literally nothing left, and all these shows like American Pickers and all these people that actually have like barn find type stuff, they're all disappearing people are buying their stuff and then trying to make out that they are buying fine, come take advantage of us kind of people.
Right.
But they know the price of everything.
Sure.
So there's like this, it's not really...
My brother's got a few cars out of the States.
Oh, really? What does he got? Oh, sick. I like your older brother.
As if I know.
Big Mogi.
Big Mogi there.
Brum brums.
And he's brought them back and done them up and sold them off.
For a loss, probably.
No, he sort of he goes pretty good on them.
Really?
Yeah. Like,
most people.
Yeah, quite a bit. I'll show you the photos if I can find any, because of course I've got no idea about it.
So the key with that we found was you bring it back, right, Jase? You bring the car back, an original car, and you get it going and you give it a warrant and you don't paint it or anything.
Keyzie,
because people want
what
to
do
do
you
that.
think I was doing for 10 years of my life?
Were you doing that?
Totally.
Where were you operating out of?
My garage,
No, but where are you getting the cars and doing them up from?
the States and the desert,
Which desert?
whatever desert they were in. Depends on the desert.
Arizona, Nevada? Yeah. But
Get them shipped over, work on them and sell them off.
yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty friggin' sick. There's no old cars over there anymore. They're like bloody millions of bucks. Sucks. You know how I know that? Because I'm a car guy.
Did you drive your truckie in today?
No, but I'm going to on Friday on my last day.
Right, okay.
If it's not raining.
You might as well just leave it here while you're away in the car park.
Nah. Although I am a bit paranoid about it being in my garage for 4 weeks and I'm not home.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah, well, I
now
would be.
everybody knows.
Yeah, you just told everyone.
Yeah, that's true,
Just
actually.
going to look you
Yeah.
up on the electoral roll and track down your address, and that's
See, now that
gone.
terrifies
What
me,
you
right?
should do
What
is
you
park
just said
out.
there really freaks me out.
What you should do is just park on the street like I have and get $300 worth of parking tickets in the space of a week.
No, I'm too busy
Yeah.
freaking out about what you just said about the electoral roll.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fucked.
I'm getting all my daughter's car park fines because my.
Are you
the car,
joking?
Because where she lives, you have to have a permit, and so I get.
But she lives there.
Yeah, but she doesn't
No,
have
I've
a
got
permit.
that,
She
I've
hasn't
got that at
applied.
my place as
Yeah.
well.
Doesn't
It's
she have
like
to
a-
apply for the permit then?
You do.
Yes, you do.
The weird thing about it
Just
with
do
the
it.
councils, Jace, is that you think it'll be a year from when you apply,
Yes.
but it's not.
No.
It's up until like the middle of July or some shit. So you have to pay the same if you get it in June.
Oh, wow.
And it's for 2 months as
Yes.
you would if you get it from the 1st of July and it goes for 12 months.
That's bollocks.
So I said, well, fuck that. So instead, I'm just paying thousands of dollars in fines.
Yeah.
You're the
Yeah. Are they like 12, 15 a pop each time?
I think they're
40.
30.
Oh, sometimes 30.
Outside
yeah.
my house.
Well, she's telling me that for some reason she can't do it until November.
Yeah, it's not true. She can, but she won't want to pay that much money. is what
Right.
it'll be, but she's happy for you to pay the fines.
Have you
Well,
noticed
she's not.
too-
She doesn't really know until I told her. And she was like, "Why didn't you fucking tell me?" And I went, "Well, because it'd stress you out."
just bundle them all up with a rubber band and then drop them off to her.
Yeah.
Have you noticed, a lot of people haven't actually noticed this, that there's no parking wardens anymore. They're driving around with cars with cameras on them.
Oh, I've noticed.
Yeah. So they're way more
I'm not
accurate.
happy about
you
it.
don't notice you've got a ticket until a week later.
And that's the thing. I don't think that's right. I think we probably should deal with this on the
Big
radio
show.
show. But you should know, because then you go, oh, okay, well this is an area where they give you tickets. Instead, you don't know for a week, and then you get 10.
You get 10 of them arrive.
Yeah.
But the thing
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can do with that, though, is they are on a certain loop schedule. So once you know,
Yeah.
you can kind of avoid. But that's what I was operating, because there's obviously fines out here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. F all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey, man. I mean, the answer would be to pay for the parking. But
Well,
Yeah,
take-
yeah.
yeah.
Well, from what I can gather, the permit's not that much, but certainly worthwhile if you're
Why
getting
don't you
like,
apply for it if you're the one paying for all their fines?
three fucking tickets a week.
Yeah, why don't you
Yeah.
pay for it?
we park on the drive now, which is sort of half on the street, if you know what I mean.
Yes,
Wait, so you have to pay for the permit to park outside your own house?
Yeah.
yes,
That's bollocks.
Oh, they'll find a way to fuck you, Keys.
yeah.
God.
Guys, there's been some foul language on this.
Yeah, Keyzie,
podcast.
can you tone it down a
Me?
bit,
If you
mate?
could just go through and just beep them all out.
Yeah, it's
Thanks,
not
mate.
fucking on, man.
Jase, that's filthy.
Your Hauraki Big Show Keyzie word of the day is...
Fuck.
I knew you were going to say that.
No, you didn't, Jase. You wish you thought of that. But you're not quick enough. It's like, oh, Keyzie. Hey, send all the Keyzie words into the Hauraki Big Show's Instagram messenger and your cell phone number. We can call you Monday, even though we forgot to do it this week, with a prize pack, including a signed Backbone shirt. Also, follow us on Instagram, Mr. Mike Minogue, Hoity J, Chris Key, and Zed, and call me Pugs. Jase. Jase. Jay, just do it.
Thanks, mate.
Thank you.